Hey, what's going on, CoinFTV subscribers? Robert Welkner here. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about Skylanders Trap Team, the Traps. This is sort of a Q&A video. A lot of you guys have been asking me comments on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, my YouTube videos, asking me about the traps, how they work, if you need them all. So something I've sort of discussed in other videos, and I've been trying to respond to comments, and I thought, let me just kind of formulate a little bit of a vlog here to do a little Q&A to you here. So, if you didn't know, Skylanders Trap Team comes with over 40 traps. There's 8 elements, and there's multiple traps for different elements. That's the undead trap there. Here's a water trap. And also there's 2 different versions of the chaos trap here. There's the individual chaos trap. And here is the chaos trap that comes with the dark edition starter kit. So, what I mainly been telling people is the traps will trap the villain. So there's different villains. There's over 40 villains. There's about 2 or 3 on each level, depending on which level of the game. Skylanders Trap Team, the new game that just came out. And when you're fighting those villains, it'll actually glow around the screen, so they know you're fighting a trappable villain. There's actually a little red ring on the bottom to show you the damage or the focus of the villain. They actually have a little damage meter there. So when you're done, you fight the enemy and you beat it. If you use a Trap Master, you'll beat the villains a little faster. The trappable villains will be able to beat faster. You'll get an option. At the end, the villain will be crushed, he'll be defeated, he'll be on the ground in pain, crying out to you, saying, hey, what are you going to do? And you get 2 options. You can trap the villain. So if you here's a water trap. If you beat a water element and you want to trap the water element, you need a water element villain. So you put this in the portal of power, it would suck him in, put him on the trap. You stay on the trap. You're good to go, then you can play as the villain as long as this trap, the water trap of the villain, is in your portal of power. It's a lot to sort of try and figure out. I'm trying to give it to you very succinctly in this video, but I think I'm doing a horrible job. Anyway, so that's option number 1. You can trap the villain. Option 2 is you can send the villain to the vault. You can decide, you can hit the little 0, the O pad, or whatever, the X, and just claim the bounty. You get some money. You send the villain to the vault. And then that villain will be defeated in the vault. And then in between levels, when in the Skylanders Academy, you can actually go in, put a trap in the portal of power, send the villain onto this trap, and then go into a level ready to fight with the trapped villain. Now, the thing that gets a little confusing is you can only fit 1 villain on a trap at a time. So if I have this is undead. So let's say I have an undead villain trapped here. And I want to use this trap a second time, and I already have something on here, then when the choice is made, hey, what do you want to do? Do you want to send this villain to the vault? Do you want to trap him? If I have this in the portal of power, I can decide what I want to do. If I trap the new villain, it'll send the old villain that's already on here onto the vault. The thing that gets a little crazy and stuff that we're finding out, in fact, Skylander Dad, give shout outs to him, he kind of gave me the heads up in a text message and then also in one of his videos he made. The problem is you can evolve and level up villains, and it saves that information on the trap. So if you have an evolved level up villain on this trap that's undead element, and then you send him to the vault, it will lose the evolve villain's ability. They're basically costume changes and things like that. I think the Chaos one looks pretty awesome when his costume changes. So that's something to be careful about. You want to be aware that originally I was sort of telling people like, hey, just get 8 or 9 traps and the chaos trap so that you can trap chaos, and then just recycle, use the traps over and over, something like that. But we're sort of finding out that if you want to start evolving villains, then you kind of spread the love on the traps and start spending some money. You can get duplicate ones of the same element, the same trap, and use them different ways. So I guess that's it for this video talking about the traps. Right now I'm just kind of trying to trap the Doom Raiders and stick to the main Doom Raiders, because the Golden Queen, the Chaos, Chef Pepperjack, those are the most fun to me. Wolfgang, I went and trapped Wolfgang and I leveled up Wolfgang, and he has a different suit or skin on him, so that was really fun. So let me know in the comments below who you trapping. who you're excited about. If this video is helping at all, if you're understanding the traps, I feel like I'm still figuring out the traps, but there's a little bit of a insider source from me having the game for a week playing it. So that's it for this video. Thanks a bunch, Portal Masters. We'll see you next time.